Get my finished garden. Well, it's not finished because I still have things to plant in here. I was going to just make this, just rows of lines in the garden so that I can just plant everything like that. But I figured, why don't I just go ahead and make it a grid-like pattern so that I can plant everything evenly spaced. So here we have some tomatoes here. Let's see what kind of tomato this is. These are cherry tomatoes here. I planted these deep and I took off the leaves that were down here. You don't want anything that's close to the ground so that you don't want it to get... Ooh, I think I forgot some. I'm gonna take that one off. There. You don't want any diseases or anything splashing up on your leaves. So I took off all the leaves that was close to the bottom, and I tried to bury it as deep as I could. We got that one, and we got some basil here. Basil right there. It's another tomato. Let's see what kind of tomato that is. This is a Mr. Stripey. So that one's gonna be kind of yellow and red. And this one, let's go around here. And let's see what this one is. This is Roma. This is a Roma tomato. And I believe inside the house I have some, I started with seeds. I started some big boy tomatoes. I wanted to plant some different kinds. So we'll get those out here probably this weekend. I don't know. It's supposed to rain today. Get a little colder than what it is, but it's all right now. But anyway, here is a squash. I wanted to put the plants that need like a trellis on the edge right there. So I'll probably put some cucumbers on this end and maybe put one more squash or zucchini right here. And I'm going to put some type of trellis right there so they can run up that. And put this back down in here. Because I have also a little garden journal. I want to come back out here and make sure I write down what everything is. So that I don't forget, because I had everything in the house for so long, I forgot what's in there. I was thinking, okay, I'll remember it. You're not gonna remember it. Write it down. And here's some begonias. Got some begonias growing right there on each corner. There's some begonias. And I got some plants growing in, some little flowers growing in the center. Just trying to attract some bees in the garden. Here are my sage and Italian oregano from last year. This right here, this is from last year. It regrew. And also this. This is an oregano, but I just put this Italian oregano here. This one's new. I put this one here yesterday. And I put some mint here. And some of the same basil that's over there, I put some here too. And these are strawberries from last year. They grew back. Something's starting to eat them already. Go ahead and clean that up a little bit. But we'll get back out here and finish planting some things, and I'll show what else I have started in the house. It's been, like I said, it's been very cold. It's like winter doesn't want to let go. It's been cold, and then it's been rainy, but rain is, that's spring stuff. So I'll let that go. But I got my junk over here. Let me get this stuff up. I'm gonna sit this out here like this. Anyway, so we'll check other things out. I also have here, I showed in an old video, not very old, just like maybe about a week ago or something. I had replanted my elephant ears, but it didn't seem like they were really growing. Well, no, I planted some elephant ears probably what is it, last year? It's been about a year or two. I planted elephant ears. The first year they grew really big, but then the second year they weren't as big. They were big, just not as big. But I found out through Lead Farmer 73, great channel, go check it out. He said that, you know, maybe because it's all the bulbs that come up on there that grow from there, it's using up too much energy. So separate them. And so I separated them and I planted them around the house, or on the outside of the house, to see what happened. But they all took, and I don't know if you can see that from here. There's one. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. There's one right there. All of them took except for this one. It seemed like it didn't really want to grow very well, so I was kind of dug this up to see what was going on, and I replanted this one, but this one may not take because it's been sitting out. It's been sitting out and drying out, calloused over and everything, so it may not take here. Let me get some water on it, get it hydrated, rehydrated, and hopefully that will take. But the other ones around the house did. I want to take you also over here. Look like it's some weeds growing. It look like it's rhubarb, but might not. It might be something poisonous. So I really don't want to touch it. But let's see what it is. It was red at one point. I don't know what this is. The stem was more red than this, like a couple of days ago. Probably something that needs to be pulled up. I don't know. It's growing out of that fence from the neighbors also. This one's more red. So if anybody could tell me what this is, it's probably just a weed, but it's made its way into my yard. This is also a weed also. This grew wild too. I think it's some sort of elephant ear species or whatever. It's starting to grow its flowers, and I believe the flowers are poisonous. Something that comes up from this plant is poisonous that I read. I can't remember what it is though. Anyway, but that's it for now. Anybody know what that is? Is it just a weed, or do I need to pull it up? Do I need to be careful pulling it up? It's not furry or anything. There's nothing prickly on it. It's just leaves on it, and the stem is red. All right, thanks for watching.